every night, like clockwork, at precisely 2:17 a.m. Emma's phone would vibrate on her nightstand. The screen would light up the dark room, casting long, dancing shadows on the walls. It was always the same number, an unsaved contact that had become more familiar than her own, and the message was always the same. Four simple, terrifying words: "I'm still here." At first, she tried to dismiss it as a prank, a cruel joke from a friend, or maybe just a wrong number. She blocked the contact. But the next night, at 2:17 a.m., her phone buzzed again. The same message, but this time from a new, unknown number. Frustration turned to fear. She tried everything. She changed her privacy settings, reported the numbers, but they just kept coming. A relentless digital haunting. The lack of sleep was taking its toll. Every night she'd lie awake, her heart pounding in her chest as the clock ticked closer to that dreaded time. The digital glow of her phone became a source of pure terror. Finally, desperate and exhausted, she bought a brand new phone and a new number, telling no one, she thought foolishly, that this would be the end. But that night, as she lay in a fragile, hopeful sleep, the new phone buzzed on her nightstand. 2:17 a.m. "I'm still here." Panic set in, cold and sharp. This wasn't a prank. This was something else, something impossible. How could anyone have her new number? Shaking, she threw on a coat and drove to the police station. She felt foolish trying to explain it, the story sounding more like a ghost tale than a real crime. The officer listened patiently, a look of skepticism on his face. "Okay, ma'am, let me see the number," he said, trying to humor her. Emma unlocked her phone and showed him the message history. He took the phone, his expression shifting from boredom to confusion, then to shock. He typed the number into his computer system, his fingers flying across the keyboard. He stared at the screen, his face draining of all color. He looked up at Emma, his voice barely a whisper. "Ma'am, where did you get this number?" Emma explained it was the number that had been harassing her for weeks. The officer swallowed hard, his eyes wide. "This phone," he said, his voice trembling slightly. "This line was disconnected 3 years ago. It belonged to your sister." The air left Emma's lungs. Her sister had died in a house fire 3 years ago, a fire that Emma had escaped. The memory, raw and painful, came rushing back. The smoke, the heat, the screams, the guilt she had carried ever since. She stumbled out of the police station in a daze, the officer's words echoing in her mind. That night, she didn't even try to sleep. She just sat on her bed, staring at the phone, waiting. The minutes crawled by. Then, 2:16 turned to 2:17. The phone buzzed. She looked at the screen, her hand shaking so badly she could barely hold it. It was a new message, different from all the others. 3 words that shattered her world. "You left me." A chill ran down her spine, a cold dread that had nothing to do with the late hour. At that exact moment, a sound from across the room made her freeze. A slow, deliberate creak. Her head snapped up. Behind her, the bedroom door, which she had locked just an hour before, was slowly swinging open. Thanks for watching. If this story sent shivers down your spine, hit that like button and subscribe for more terrifying tales. We'll see you in the next one.